successful. Timer started, alright. By the way, hello chat. That timer right there, you can probably see it right here. That's when bingo begins. By the way, I have a little bit of a cold, just so you guys know. Okay. That's a lot of people in chat. How many people? A lot. Cool. Oh, we got people. Hello. Alright. Yeah, we got 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, it's starting, officially. I'm also gonna turn the volume down a little bit right there. Now, hopefully the in-game sound won't be as loud. Once the timer hits 0, we're gonna go ahead and start. You also don't need to be in my server in particular. Where do you say bingo? You need to DM me on Discord. So if you don't have Discord, let me know on here. Let me know in the stream. Though there's not a lot I can do if you have to let me know on here on the stream. Because obviously I can't really do anything about hiding your name. You'll need to let me know your username one way or another once you are confident that you have a bingo. And all of the other rules will show up on screen once we are ready to start. So the countdown has begun. We have 27 minutes. Let me fix this. There we go. Make sure it's updating in real time. Will this be the only bingo for Vari, or will there be another one? There will be another one. That's a good question. If you have any other questions, also feel free to ask, but my voice sounds a bit different. Yeah, I have a cold right now. I'm still getting over it. But as for the question, will there be another bingo? Yes, there will be another bingo. Right now, I haven't got a set date for it, but I'm going to be picking that date and announcing it on Twitter tonight. Speaking of Twitter, I also actually need to go and post about that on Twitter that I am in fact going live. Let me just, there we go. Boom. Okay. Do you have to get 5 in a row for diagonal? Yeah. Any way along the board is fine as long as it's 5 in a row. 4 in a row, obviously, no. 3 in a row, no. 2 in a row, no. And obviously you can't just get 1. You have GSA Vari? Nice. If I were looking for one, maybe without my OT, I'd absolutely trade for you. But right now I'm just chilling, and we got a lot of people here. Yeah, you don't need to be in my server for this. There is no restriction or rule as to when or where you have to do it. All you have to do is get the Lumions that you see on my stream. And I will also make sure to tweet the actual image, so if you want to leave the stream because maybe it's laggy for you or something like that, you can do that, and you just have to go either to my Discord or my Twitter, where the official image will also be posted, and you can download it or just use whatever website you're using that I show it on, and all you have to do is make sure you get a bingo and then message me. Ideally, you want to do it privately, so that way you are able to keep yourself, you know, I guess, private. But yeah, for now, we've got plenty of time. We still have 24 minutes as of now before it starts. Let me make sure that stays going. How did I get a Rainbow Vari with 2.4k subs? You thought 5k subs was the requirement. That's actually, yeah, people are a little confused about that. That's a good question. And, well, actually, I mean, yeah. I didn't do a whole lot, you could say, but I did give away Rainbow Dusket last year. I have one of my own right here. You see, I got one with my OT. I was probably the smallest YouTuber last year to do it as well, but I was just kind of, you know, I got approached by Cirxia out of the blue, and she was like, hey, you want to give away Rainbow Dusket? And I was like, oh, absolutely. And so I did give it away. And as a result, I don't know if you remember, but if you actually go ahead and take a look in the official requirements, it does say that anyone who gave away Rainbow Duskets is also automatically able to participate this year. So I applied, and I did in fact get accepted, so I'm giving away Rainbow Vari too. Pretty cool. How do you enter the bingo challenge? Just by being here, you actually already are eligible to enter. There's really no specific way to quote-unquote enter, because all you have to do is show up to this stream. So as it stands, there's not a lot you need to worry about. I won't show it just yet, because I still have the bingo set up. It's basically just waiting, but once the timer counts down and it hits 0, I'll stop the timer and I'll switch over to a different setup right here on OBS, and the bingo setup will show up. It has all the rules, and it will show you everything that you need to do, what you can do, what you can't do, and the only thing it doesn't say is obviously once you've got a bingo, you're going to want to come approach me. So you're going to want to basically just message me on any platform, specifically, ideally, either here in the chat or on Discord, but Discord is the best place to let me know you've won, so that way your username stays private. And for those of you who need it, I actually will go ahead real quick. If my mic starts lagging, I apologize. I'm doing something real quick. I'm just editing something just so that it includes my username, so that when you guys go ahead and, let's see, once you guys go ahead and follow, or I guess if you guys win, let's see, where is it? There it is. Yeah, if you guys go ahead and win, then you will be... Actually, okay, no, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, if you want to... Also, hello everybody, thank you for subscribing. But yeah, if you want to message me, I guess I'll just let you guys know. My Discord username is going to be pinned in the chat. How do I pin it? There we go, come on, pin. Alright, if you want to pin or ping me, if you think you've won, once you do have a bingo, then you can DM me on Discord. You contact me on Discord to tell you you've won. Yes, though I won't stop you from letting me know on here. I will keep my eye out right here on the YouTube chat, because I know some of you obviously won't have Discord, and some people don't even have Twitter. So if you really need to, you can say your name if you think you've won in the chat, but what will have priority for me is going to be the DMs on Discord. Are the challenges difficult? No, not really. It's basically anyone who was here last year, anyone who took part in all of the Rainbow Dusket competitions. If you were here last year, and you did all of the YouTubers, kind of whatever they did, you'll know that I Eat Your Face, who I am only mildly acquainted with, but I Eat Your Face actually did something similar to what I'm doing this year. He did that last year, and it's actually basically the same as what was going to be how you get the Rainbow Vari in the game. So if you saw those bounty hunts, that's basically what I'm doing, but in the form of bingo. I'm quite literally just building off of I Eat Your Face's idea, as I Eat Your Face himself literally suggested it. And so that's what I'm going with. What keyboard do I have? It is a, let's see, I think it's a Steel Series mechanical keyboard. I don't remember the specific stats, and I don't think it has them on the bottom. No, oh, it does actually. It's an Apex 7 Red Switch Steel Series keyboard, specifically a mechanical keyboard. You can get it on Amazon. My tweet made this sound so urgent, but there's 20 minutes to get here. Yeah. Rip, you can't join. Oof. You don't need to be in my server, by the way. You don't need to be in my server. That is not a requirement in order to win. Maybe it'll help you if you want to message me in here, but everyone, like I said, no matter where it is you get in contact to me with, like, your possible bingo, which we will also go to Resort to confirm, because I need to make sure you do have a bingo before I give you the Rainbow Vari, obviously. But you can, as long as you can get in contact with me somewhere, that is your best bet. Anything is fine, really. Anything goes as far as I'm concerned. Let me reopen chat. I keep having to open all these tabs again. Will people win with one row or a full house? Specifically, you only need to get one row. Though I wanted to wait until I was actually streaming, and now that I am, I can say it. I do actually have a prize for someone if you decide to go for a full house. If, in the duration of this stream, you decide to go for a full house, even though the Rainbow Vari will most likely already be obtained, if you would like a pure, nimble, idiosyncratic Gerald here, Gleam Mind, then you are more than welcome to continue even after the Rainbow Vari has been found, and the first person to DM me that has a blackout, a full house, every single Lumion on the board, you can have that Gleam Mind. Gerald, yes. You can have Gerald if you go for a blackout. So even after the Rainbow Vari competition itself has ended for today, you are more than welcome to keep going. How do you join? You're already in the stream, so you've basically already joined. There is no really restrictions on how to start. You really just need to be here, and that's about it. Bingo will still be going on even after Rainbow Vari is gotten, pretty much. And that's of my own particular volition. That's only also for this particular round. There will be a second game of Bingo that I will be doing once I've received the second Rainbow Vari from Cirxia. Last year we did have 4, but this year we only have 2, and as such, there will only be 2 bingo. Full house is an entire bingo board, correct. There's another term for that, that's blackout, whichever you prefer, doesn't really matter. But yeah, if you would like to get a Gleam Mind, go ahead and keep going, even after the Rainbow Vari has been obtained. Though I would recommend going for the Rainbow Vari first, because that's obviously the better price. Make them no pure positive or no negative, so no dusket. Actually, nature doesn't matter for this one. In particular, I haven't set it up so there's anything specific to worry about in stats or nature-wise. It's pretty much just size and just gender right now. And you can go for any 5 on the board specifically as long as it's in a line. As long as it's diagonal, or as long as it's a row or a column, does not matter what you get. And if it goes too quickly this year, then I will, if it goes too quickly for this particular competition, for this first round, I will make it harder for the second one, because I do want it just to go on for a little bit. Will the Lumions have to have a specific ability? No, because if I did something like that, that would be too unfair for most free-to-play players. Specifically, if I included things like secret ability, that would mean I'd have to include rallying, which is actually not allowed. And you can't see the rules right now, but they will all show up in 15 minutes. You will be able to see absolutely everything. Do UPs matter? No. UPs will not matter. They might matter in the second round, though, like I said. It depends on how fast this one ends up going. If the first round ends in maybe less than 10 minutes or only about 15 minutes, I might make it harder for the next one, but as long as it's not as fast as like we saw maybe with the actual like in-game bounty thing where it was all found in less than 3 minutes, I want it to go on for longer than that. And if it doesn't go on for longer than that, if someone manages to win in a very, very short period of time, then the next bingo will definitely go longer. What's the prize for the first round? For both rounds of bingo, there is going to be a rainbow Vari. I will show you guys right here. That is my dusket. This is the rainbow Vari. It is pure clever, very real, as you can see. Very legit. These are the stats. I am not allowed to change anything about it, so of course it is as is. These are the stats. These are the moves. It's going to be level 10, and it is pure clever. Rallying doesn't count. Correct. You cannot rally anything. If you have any questions about the rules right now, I will just verbally let you guys know. How to join, you just gotta be here, and when the game starts, you gotta catch Lumions. How am I going to need to show the bingo line of Lumions you got? You don't have to send me a hold on. You don't have to show me screenshots. You just have to make sure that you have a bingo yourself. So if you aren't confident that you have a bingo, then don't send me any messages or anything. But if you do think you have a bingo because you have the correct gender and the correct size and the correct Lumion, obviously, and you have 5 of those in a row, then you can DM me and be like, hey, I have the bingo, and then I will privately join you in the resort, and I will check your Lumions with you as well. And if you do have all 5 in a row, then you will have won. Can you win 2 times in a row? Probably not, because you're not allowed to win more than 1 Rainbow Vari. Same thing kind of happened last year. Sorry about that. Yeah, same thing happened last year, where we actually had a situation where a person won twice. Someone won at my trivia last year, and they actually somehow managed to win someone's actual giveaway for a rainbow dusket. But you're not allowed to win more than once. So they, even though they did win twice, they did not get 2 prizes. You can only win once. Will the free spaces count as a Lumion? Yes. Free spaces do count, and if you really, really want to, you are more than welcome to use any of the free space ones. That means you have 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe, different options to go for, and I imagine most of you will. But like I said, if it goes on for too short of a period of time, I will make it harder for the next time that we do bingo. By the way, make sure to check the date of the Lumions. Yes, I will make sure that I will check the date. Can't have any of you guys cheating. The date will matter, and of course the gender and the size, and also the disc. If you have any that are caught in an ace disc, it is a disqualified Lumion. I won't disqualify anyone in particular, just because you might have broken a rule, but you won't win if you do something that is against the rules, because it just won't count towards you. And of course, every time you have me check, that's less time that you have to go back and try and catch it again. Is this like the bounty hunt? It's exactly like the bounty hunt, It's pretty much exactly like what I Eat Your Face did. All you have to do is catch the Lumions you see on the screen. It's just basically in the format of bingo, so you have to catch 5 instead of 1 or 3. 1, 2, 3. Will the Lumions also have to be caught on a specific route? No, there is no specific route, because they are in a giant tile kind of shape board. There isn't a specific way of me putting all of that information without cramming it in there. There's only so much I can put on there before it's hard to read, so I made it as simple as possible. And for this particular one, the only thing that you have to worry about is the size and the gender. And if they obviously don't have a gender, then you don't need to worry about it. You just need a certain size. So some of them are exempt from that, and some of them might be easier than others, but that's up to you guys to decide what you want to hunt first. And you might find multiple, but most of it will require you to pretty much catch every single Lumion that you see, and that's kind of what I recommend. You can use any disc other than Ace. That's correct. Any disc that is not an Ace disc, so anything that doesn't have a 100% catch rate, that is fine. You can use all of the special discs that you get from the underwater mining lab, all of those, that's fine. You can use regular discs or hyper discs. Literally anything is fine. I don't really care as long as you're not ace disking everything in sight, because that would obviously be a weirdly unfair advantage for paying players. Does the place it's caught matter? It does not matter where you catch it as long as you catch it. But for all intents and purposes, you will find you'll most likely have to catch it on a certain route regardless, because I did my absolute best to make sure that you couldn't make, I didn't want this to be too easy for you guys. So no matter what you want to do, you will have to switch around routes a lot, and you will definitely have to move around to try and find the Lumions you're after. So you probably won't all be hunting in the same spot. Is rallying allowed? Rallying is not allowed. What are free spaces for? Free space is basically, it's a simple thing in bingo. Not all bingo does it, but in bingo, a free space is pretty much what it sounds like. It's a free space. It's basically, you can consider it already filled. So instead of having 25 Lumions on the board, there's actually 24, and the center one is just the center one. How do you contact me if you have the 5? DM me on Discord. You can try and DM me on game. You can also let me know by, using the @MidnightTenchi feature or whatever it is on YouTube and give me your username. But I highly, highly, highly recommend using Discord DMs, because that way you will stay private, and I can check you without anyone knowing that I'm checking you, so that way if you do win, then your name stays private. Can you use MS Paint to fill out the bingo card and stuff? Oh yeah, by all means. I'm actually also on my official Discord. I'm going to put the official image as well once it starts in 7 minutes. So, once it's technically official, and everyone has seen it on here, I will also post it on Twitter and Discord. So if you want to download it, or if you want to screenshot it, then by all means do so. You can edit it so that you can keep track of it, whatever is easiest for you. Can you contact me with Twitter? Probably not. That's the only place I won't be checking. And realistically speaking, it won't get you a win fast enough, because even if you did DM me on Twitter, I probably wouldn't see it. I wouldn't see it in time, so yeah. I would recommend, most likely, that you don't want to reach out on Twitter. Anything other than Twitter will be fine, though. You don't need the bingo card, right? Technically, no. You don't need to download it. As long as you know which Lumions you're going for and you know what stats, then you're probably fine. You can take a screenshot of just a specific row or a specific column and just go for whatever you're going for. That's kind of what I like about it, is not everyone, even though everyone shares the bingo board, not everyone is going to go for the same thing, and that's what I like about it. Which also means it's going to vary wildly based on the times. And of course, I did my best to make sure that, depending on the row you go for, it won't be easy regardless. Rainbow Dusk and Twilight Winners can participate. Yes, you can. I would participate, but obviously I'm the one hosting it, so that's not gonna happen. Can you contact me on Skype? I don't think I've even shared my Skype. When was the last time I opened that? Like 4 years ago? I do still have Skype, but probably don't want to contact me on there. What about people who have pre-caught? You can't pre-catch. If it's a date before today, if you have a date on the Lumion that says something other than today's date, 6/8, so June 8th of 2022, if it has a date of anything before that, it will not count. And the same applies to all of the other rules. If it doesn't have an exact stat based off of today's date, it can't be rallied, it has to be your OT. If it's not all three of those things and all of the other rules involved, then it doesn't count. How will you have to prove you have the Lumions? You just have to go to the resort and let me know your username after you are confident and you DM me of some sort. Let me know you have it. Let me know you've won. I will follow you to the trade resort after you give me your username and I will check. And if you do in fact have it and you are the first person I've checked or whatever, the person I've checked, then you will just straight up get the Rainbow Vari. I will announce that the person has received their Rainbow Vari and then we will probably either end it or continue, depending on whether or not you guys want to continue and get the Gleam Pyramid. When will I post? Where will I post the board? It will show up on screen right here. You can see it. Imagine the entire left-hand side here. This will be the bingo board. My Roblox interface here will shrink down to be on this corner, and the rules will be up here on this corner on the top right. Can you just get 4 and use the free space for the last one? Yes, you can. And I imagine most people will want to do that, though it will also make or break, I guess, how the second round is going to go. Up to you guys. Like I said, it will be faster if you use the 4th one, but up to you. Is ability wanted as well? No ability. So there's no ability, and there is no requirement for stats or nature or anything like that for this particular round. I'm basically currently gauging it to see how fast you guys go. If it takes less than 10 minutes, I will add another stat to involve for the for the next round. But as of right now, it's only 2. Bingo is free-to-play friendly. Correct. Bingo is going to be very free-to-play friendly. I am not requiring any use of any passes of any sorts, because rallying is unallowed. After all, if you have the rally pass, you do rally faster and you rally more, so that's not fair for anyone. And of course, if you have like the SA pass or Gleam pass, Roam pass, all that is not going to get involved. It's just regular Lumions and specific stats. Is Harmonize allowed? Harmonize won't make any difference for you. You just need to catch Lumions. Even if you have a pure Nimble Dusket or whatever, nature isn't involved in this one. You like this more than the retweet, like, and comment ones? That's fair. I like to do something creative, so I can see why. I like to break the boundaries of what we usually do in the game. That's probably why I get to do these. Pretty fun. We also only have 2 minutes left. Very epic. Is it size and gender? Yes, this time it's only size and gender. Only gender and size, that is absolutely correct. All you need to worry about is the size and the gender of a Lumion. And if it doesn't have a gender, then you're in luck. But if it does have a gender, then... if it has gender and it doesn't show up on the board, then that just means the gender doesn't matter. And that usually will only be the case for route rares. Can you use the free space as the 5th Lumion and win? Yes. Free space is what it's supposed to be. It's a free space. So you're more than welcome to also just go for 4 Lumions. Totally up to you. People are flooding in and your chances of winning are getting lower. Yeah, that's just about what I expected to happen. More people means less chances, but what can you do? "56 seconds. Let's go. Do you need to do a full row, or can you do all across the board? Can't be all across the board. Yeah, it does need to be a full row, but you can use the free space. Let you blast this stream. Oh, heck yeah, do that, I eat your face, for sure. Blast on all social media. Get more people. More people means more people. What are the requirements? The requirements are pretty simple. It's just bingo plus bounty hunt. All you need to do is catch 5 Lumions, whether it be a column, row, or diagonal, and yes, the free space does count. "7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Alright, let me change it one moment. Here is the bingo setup, everyone. Now, as you can see right here on my screen, we have everything pretty much just about. On the left side here, we have bingo. On the top right, we have the Lumions. And on the bottom right, we have me. Pretty simple, pretty nice. And I will go ahead in just a second here. I will give you guys a countdown to the official release. And you guys will be able to see the new Lumions, and you will go ahead and hunt for them, alright? Alright. Now then, you can begin hunting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Those are your Lumions. All you have to do is get a bingo. You can go for the top left to the bottom right, as long as it's all 5, technically 4. But as long as you catch all of those Lumions with those particular genders and or sizes, then you win. Those are your bingo Lumions for this particular one. Do you say that you used the free space if you used it? You don't need to say, I will know just by when you show me. When you show me the Lumions that you caught, it will be pretty obvious to me when you obviously only have 4. And if for some reason you do decide to go for one with 5, then okay. If you do, I mean, there's no extra prize if you do, but yeah, we'll see how long this goes. And just to make sure I do, like I said, if this one is too short, I will definitely be doing it again. It will be longer next time. You just catch these Lumions? Yep, you just catch those Lumions, any 5, as long as it's a row or column. Too short? Yes, as in, I want to make sure this is a proper challenge for you guys. I don't want it to be like what we saw in-game with the actual Rainbow Varies. If you were there, and I mean, 11,000 people were there, so if you were there and you saw that it only went in 3 minutes, then pretty obviously we don't want that to happen, and so I'm making sure that doesn't happen with you guys. I have to make it hard enough that it's a proper challenge, and it also builds on suspense, so it's good for you guys, and it's good for me. In the meantime, I'll just kind of be messing around and talking to whoever is in the chat, which I imagine won't be a lot of people. Ooh, nice. I will keep that. Hello, Pappy. Just got a second encounter male Vari after you got a 1 in 5 in a row. Nice. Back-to-back Varies. Nice. Why do a few of them not have gender requirements? Those are the route rares. All the route rares do not have gender requirements. Got the triple digits. Oh, for real? Oh, let's go. We got 100 people here. Nice. Yes, how are you doing, Paige? We are vibin'. This is a competition. If Vari is a free space, you only need to catch 4, pretty much. That means you go for the female. Yes. Can't even join Lumion Legacy? RIP. Going for female calf note, just got Twilight. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I personally recommend, I mean, the way it's set up, you will have to run around no matter what you want, you know. It's not gonna be so easy. Some places are obviously also harder than others. It's daytime. Oh no. You can't either, it keeps kicking you. I may have broken Lumion Legacy. But this doesn't take skill. Yes, technically it doesn't take skill. It actually takes more luck than anything, but at the same time, it's still a competition. It's not easy. All I can really tell you guys is it's not easy to make a proper competition when it comes to a game where most of it is about luck right now. I mean, you want something rare, it takes luck. You want to do something, it takes luck. If you want to get boost tokens, the only current way you can really get them in-game is to either wait for more of them to be released in the story, or to get them at the new wheel that we've got in Atlantean City. A lot of it is based on luck. There's not a lot you can do about that. What type is ski lava? Fire. Do you need to join my server? No, there are way too many people in the stream for that to matter. You just need to join any server and then DM me when you have won, or when you are confident at least that you have won, and then I will privately join you, confirm your win, and if you are in fact a winner, or the winner, I will give you the Rainbow Vari. And you can see it right behind me. Can the bingo go diagonal? Yes. You can do any of the diagonal options as long as it's a row, column, or diagonal. Does not matter as long as it's technically 5 in a row. Free space obviously doesn't matter, so it might be 4 in a row, which is also fine. And I, of course, will keep my eye out on, Discord, so DM me there if you want the absolute best chance of me checking you first. But you can also do it on, just right here in the chat. Though, you still might have to worry about the fact that you will have your name public. How do you show me the Lumions? You will show me in the trade resort. I will just join you in the trade resort. You will tell me your name. And once again, it all has to be caught today. Is it just you? Roblox is broken. Yeah, I have no idea. If Roblox is broken, Roblox is broken. When did this start? Only a few minutes ago. Oh yeah, actually, for those of you who want it, I will also go ahead and post this in my Discord. So if you want just the direct image, if you can't take a screenshot, you are more than welcome to go ahead and take that. There it is. It is in announcements, and you can use that as you wish. If you want to mark it up, by all means go ahead and do so, though I do think it'll probably be faster if you don't do any of those things, because, well, when it's a matter of speed, yeah, you just want to catch. You can't join? RIP. This is unfair that people can't join Roblox. I'm sorry, but I really can't do anything about that. Do you need to join me? No, you don't need to join me. Like I said, you don't need to join me in particular. We've got way too many people here. It would be unfair if it was only limited to people who are in my server. All you need to be able to do is message me, at least on some platform that I am currently have my attention focused towards. So that primarily means Discord. Secondarily, if you don't have Discord, you can tell me your username in the YouTube chat right here. And if for some reason you are able to get in my server, you can tell me there, but it really doesn't matter. As long as you can tell me, then I can check. Every path is a route rare. Yep, I intentionally designed it that way. I'm not making this easy for you guys. And I'm going to do the same thing with the second bingo board. For the next bingo that we do, which is going to be at least in 2 to 3 weeks when we get the next Rainbow Vari, then no matter what, yeah, you're going to have to get at least one difficult Lumion. What's my Discord user? It is pinned in the YouTube chat. Midnight Tenchi hashtag 3364. MIDNIGHT hashtag 3364. Can I tell you what's happening right now? I can tell you that people are currently hunting. Can you use the free space for the route rare? No, the free space is the only free space. You have to, no matter what, catch the other Lumions that are around it in that row. You can't just catch 3 or 4 and go around it. You have to catch a specific row. So, for example, if you wanted to catch the entire middle row, so you wanted to do Piter, Twiddle, Chompactor, and Slugling, then you would have to catch those 4, and then you don't have to catch an additional 5th, just because the free space exists. The free space counts in itself as an actual Lumion. You can just pretend it's like the Rainbow Vari, which you obviously can't catch. Have to catch 1 row? Yes. You have to catch either 1 row, 1 column, or any of the diagonal ways, which there are only 2 of course. But you do have quite the wide variety of options. And, you know, if you have better luck trying to go for, like, all 5, you are more than welcome, but chances are you probably don't want to do that. You made a mistake going for the Twilight on Calf Note row? That's up to you. Yeah. Catching middle row. Yeah. No matter what, you're gonna have to bounce around the board. I intentionally made it so that no matter what you do, it's not gonna be easy. You're gonna have to... Ideally, you want GeoHop, which I imagine most people taking place here will. As long as you've got at least all of the locations unlocked, you can probably also pick between certain spots that might not have all the Lumions. But you do always, no matter which row or place you go for, you will have to get 1 route rare. Nice time for Roblox to do Roblox things. Ah, I know, it's great. It looks like, as of right now, I have 1 person claiming they won. So I'm going to hide my Roblox screen, and I'm going to go check on them. Also, even if they do win, even if someone has already won, like I said, you can keep going, and if you go for a full blackout, you can have a Gleam Pyramid. I am going to go check this person who claims to have won. Rigged? It's not rigged. Alright, I'm gonna go see if this person has won. We're about to find out. Hello, Redbuster. Alright, let's see. Oh, they canceled. Okay. Lumion Legacy won't work. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, I'm currently checking someone who claims to have won. If they have not won, I will let you guys know. But do not worry, because even if they have won, you can go ahead and keep on going, and if you go for blackout, then you are all set. Okay, let's take a look here. Nope. Sorry, but that is not the correct set of Lumions. You can keep on hunting, guys. It is not over. The Rainbow Vari has not been won, and I am heading back to the regular area. I have returned. There's no winner yet. How far away were they? I don't know. I didn't pay attention to all their Lumions, but as long as you have even one that's not completely correct, it will not count. You need to have all 5. It must have the correct size and the correct gender. Can different OTs count? Different OTs do not count. It has to be your OT, and it has to be caught today. And it can't be rallied. It says right here on the rule board, no rallying, no trading. It must have today's date, no ace disc. Anything other than exactly as specified, and it will not count. On the bright side, this is going exactly as I wanted it to, though. It's not taking only 3 to 5 minutes. You do have to catch multiple, so I do like that. Go for non-genders so you can have the relief of having at least one. That is smart. That is smart. Hey, NCT. I think that's how you say that. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Gay cat. Is that? Who des? Cool. I rigged it. I didn't rig it. That's a pretty bold claim. This isn't rigged, it's RNG based. Slightly RNG based. Not super RNG based. Yeah. Why's my mouse lagging? There we go. Scorbs are rigged. Get wrecked. Hoopst. Oh, cool. I didn't see that. My mouse is lagging so bad. There we go. Lumion Legacy do be broken, it do be broken. They won the Rainbow Vari. Nope, there is no winner just yet. Someone messaged me, but they didn't have all the correct Lumions. The game won't open. Yeah, it's a bit broken right now, seems like. It died right as it started. Kinda sucks. Nice stream. Thank you, Joe Blocks. We are chillin'. I am chillin'. You guys aren't. Heh. Does the Puff need a gender? Puff is a route rare, so no. Anything that has a route rare status, if it is, and I only chose 1 in 10 ones for this particular one. I wasn't sure how it would go. But if it does end up being, you know, well, actually, I think it was within what I was hoping for. It's taken about 20 minutes so far. It's not instant. Alright, looks like we have another person who is saying they have claimed to have won. I'm going to go ahead and join them, and that does mean I will be hiding my little screen right here. You guys cannot see. I will go ahead and check if they have won. And I will once again let you guys know. After this, even if they do win, you can keep on going if you would like to get a free, pure nimble, idiosyncratic Gleam Pyramid. Alright, we're going to see if this particular person has won. If they have not, I will let you guys know. Okay. Okay, we do actually have a winner now. I will not be revealing their name, but they have got all of the Lumions, and I will be giving them the Rainbow Vari right now. It is technically over for Rainbow Vari right now. So, if you don't want the Pure Nimble Idiosyncratic Gleam Pyramid, you can leave. That is totally fine. However, if you go for a Blackout, you can go for my Gleam Pyramid right here. Gonna dip. All good, all good. Yeah, you can go for Blackout. There is still a prize. and it is completely by me. If you want my Gleam Pyramid here, totally welcome to go for it. I will now share my screen again as well. Bingo technically is still going. What is a blackout? It is a full house blackout. Just means you have to catch every single one on the board, and that will definitely take quite a lot longer. What is blackout? What path did they go? They actually went for the Piter, the Twiddle, Chompactor, and Slugling. Yeah, you can go ahead and go for Gerald right here. Pure Nimble, Idiosyncratic. So if you want a brawny, I mean, it's not sharded, but if you want this bad boy right here, good old Gerald, you can keep on playing, and all you have to do is completely fill out the board for this one. So definitely a lot harder. But Gerald is still up for grabs. And just one moment. Da-dee-da-dee-da. Okay. I have returned, and once again, when's the next Vari giveaway? 2 weeks. I've got 2 weeks. Do you have another chance for Vari or no? Not today, however, there is going to be a second bingo competition. Yeah, there's going to be a second competition in about 2 weeks. The soonest I would technically be able to do it is right away on the 17th when I get the next Vari, but that's not realistic because I am busy that day. So chances are it's going to be, yeah, in 2 weeks after I've received the next Vari. Poor Gerald. Not poor Gerald. We are rehoming Gerald to a better place where Gerald will be used. One person will be a proud owner of Gerald, indeed. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and head back to the main adventure. Keep on playing if you do want to get Gerald, though. Absolutely, totally worth it, in my opinion. You can still win Gerald. Gerald is much more of a challenge, but it's still completely doable. Gerald isn't worth it. You need sleep. Alright, that's understandable. Have a nice evening, Bean. Give you a nickname for your Alpha Pharaoh. It's Warm Conal OT from 2020. Name it... What's a good name? Name your Pyramid... Name it Jeremy. I think that's a good name. Is it over? Currently, the Rainbow Vari has already been given out, yes. However, it technically isn't over for bingo. If you want to keep going and you go for an entire blackout, if you get every single Lumion on the board right here, you can have my Gerald. Gerald is right here in my box. It is a pure nimble idiosyncratic Gleam Pyramid, just sitting right here. These are the stats and everything. If you want this right here, you just have to go for blackout. But the Rainbow Dusket, no, not Dusket, sorry. Rainbow Vari has already been given out. There will be another one in 2 weeks, though. This is hard. Yeah, it's not gonna be easy. I intended for it to be difficult. But it did at least go for about as long as I expected it to, so that's good. I might make the next one harder anyways, though, because I am evil. Yeah, it's up to you guys. I totally don't mind. Either way, there is going to be a second prize. There may not be a second prize for the next one. However, I did want to at least do that for the first one. Gerald was just kind of gonna sit in my box forever, and I don't trade, so yeah. Would have had a chance if Roblox didn't stop working. Yeah, that's kind of super bad luck on Roblox's part, and on pretty much everybody's part, so if you weren't already in the game, you probably got screwed over a little bit. In it for Gerald. Heck yeah. All the homies want Gerald. Free Gleam Rome, pretty much. Why not? I think I'll make the route rares a little bit harder next time. I will make sure that if they have a gender, they will have to have a gender. You are in a server with 2 people in it. Nice. I am not. Once again, I am keeping my eye out on Discord. I will see if I get a notification from one of you guys. And you're also, of course, more than welcome to DM me, or I guess just message the public channel of YouTube right there. Gerald may not be nearly worth as much, but he is our Gerald. Indeed. Route Rare? No, not Route Rare. Gleam Rome is Gleam Rome. People like Gleam Rome, therefore good. Imagine I just put roams as the bingo. Yeah, that would definitely be interesting. It would make it way too hard though, and of course it wouldn't really be free to play because then people could just use roam boost, and we don't want that, so no roams. Roams are too hard. Good old regular Lumions is what I'm doing. And that will be plenty. It worked out. I think it went pretty well. It took about 20 minutes for a winner, so I'm pretty comfortable with that. That tells me that I set it up correctly. Ranibo Dusket. It's gone. They vanished. Swimps are found on Route 4? Yeah, Route 4 and Route 2. Can you get a full board of single certain Lumion with gender size and at least one kind of UP star? Maybe? I'm not sure what you are really asking. If you're asking for the next one, then I'm... maybe? Chances are it'll look a lot like this next time, though. I mean, when I press this button, it goes back to question marks, but the board is going to look a lot like this. It's going to be similar Lumions, because there's only so many I can do, of course, but there's going to be different order, and there's going to be different stats on all of them. So, that'll be fun. This is exactly, as you can see, this is also exactly how the next one's going to go, so if you are taking part in this one, at least you are more ready than everyone else for the second one, so... Things went very well, I think, though. I am pretty happy with how this is going. Next one is at 6 Eastern Time. Yep, it'll be at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. It will not be a morning one. 6-hour difference, so hopefully those of you who couldn't make it to this one very well, then you will be able to make it to the next one. That is kind of my hope, and that's also how I did things last year. I want to make sure as many people can participate as possible. Yeah, I ended up making kind of a big mistake. That was entirely my bad. Blue Dusket. Same day or different day? Definitely not the same day. I don't think I have that Wednesday off. You're surprised people didn't go for the row with Puff and Chompactor, as you only need to worry about height and not gender? Oh yeah, pretty much. Height is probably a lot easier. Though I could also say the same thing about a lot of the rows. All of the route rares have a little bit of an easier time. Only 34 people want Gerald, and half can't even participate. Oof. Yep, but that's okay. I do not mind. Gerald is Gerald. We are already an hour into stream. Nice. Someone won so fast. Yeah, it does kind of seem that way, huh? Though it wasn't actually as slow as people thought, or I guess as fast as people thought it was. It took a whole 20 minutes for someone to win. Went for diagonally to the top right because you thought Swimp could be caught at Pollute Fishing Center. Oof. Yeah, no. Swimp can only be caught on Route 2 and 4. I made sure intentionally to choose exactly the best spots so that you guys wouldn't have too much of an easy time. Gerald is legendary. Only the strongest can get him. Yes, I agree with this. Only the one who has the absolute most willpower will receive it. You must do all that you can. I'm evil, I know. I know I am evil. Your grandpa is a professional at bingo? Aw, yeah. You got the professionals. Can't participate because your PC's not loading. Oof. Rip. Make your grandpa play Lumion Legacy. Yeah, make your grandpa play, get on, and win that bingo for you. Clearly that bingo luck will come in handy. $300 different leaderboards. Ah, yes. 5 out of 24 going for the beach ones. Nice. I think, in the meantime, I'm going to do some hunting ever so casually. Nope. I'm going to hunt. Where will I hunt? I will hunt in the living district. How would I know you'd won or not? You tell me that you think you have all the Lumions. You should make sure first that you have them all, and then you join the resort, and then I join you in the resort. And then I have to check all the Lumions manually, but if you do have them all, then you win. Next week, the entire screen is just the bingo board, and free space is the only space where you can see the gameplay. I would have to redesign the entire bingo board, so I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm gonna do some boosts, though. And I have a really quick pity, so that'll be nice. 1 hour. And 1 hour. Now I will get a pity. Who knows, maybe I'll get another Gleam Roam, and if I do, then I will give that one away with the next stream. Maybe I'll get a Gamma Ketone. I'm gonna keep the board the same. This board will not be the same next time, no. It will be re-randomized, and it will have different stats. It might have the same Lumions, but they will be in different spots, and it will have some different Lumions, as well as different stats for every single one of them. Some genders might change, some sizes might change, maybe even both. Assuming rally isn't allowed. Yeah, it says right there on the rules, no rallying, no trading, no catch dates before 6/8/2022, no ace discs, and it must have the specified gender and size, and it must make a bingo. all of the rules will always be on the board, and I might change and add some later just so that I can make sure you guys are able to absolutely see for sure that, you know, you're doing everything you need to do. But for right now, I think everything is fine. All the rules, I think it's pretty clear. Doesn't matter what personality in UP is, it does not. As long as it has only what's specified, nothing else matters. I didn't intentionally make it so that anything else matters because I personally figured, you know, kind of through what I saw with last year when Jamie did it, no, not Jamie, when I Eat Your Face did it, and there were 3 stats. I instead only did 2 because you do have to catch 5, and there are 25 to choose from, and also, you know, 1 is by default a route rare. So it's, you know, no matter what, you're going to be running around, you have to decide, you have to think about all these different things, and I figured it would take enough time that the way that I currently made it would work out, and I do think that it went just about how I expected it to, so that's good. Lem. Only the chaddest of chads didn't do free space rows. This is true. Absolute chads will always go for all 5. You know you won't win, so you might as well watch stream. I mean, I personally wouldn't want to take that mindset. As far as I'm concerned, when it comes to these kind of competitions, you can't say that you'll win or lose, unless you do lose. I mean, the chances are the same for absolutely every person. Most people will lose, that's just kind of how it works. But when it comes to things like this, the only way you can guarantee that you will lose is by not participating. You have a better chance of winning if you do participate than you do if you don't participate. So I would recommend keep on going until it's completely done. You never really know. You might find 3 of them all really quickly, and then you can speed up, catch up. How many strong magnets do I have? A few. Probably not any. Maybe. I don't know. Let me look. I have exactly none. How do you show? If you have all of the Lumions, all you need to do is let me see in the resort. If you are able to, you can DM me your username on Roblox, though I guess it doesn't matter as much since it's just a Gleam Pyramid right now. You can just tell me in the YouTube chat what your in-game name is if you think you have them all, and I will go ahead and join you, and I will check for you. You just need to make sure to show me all the ones you think you have that are a part of it, and of course you do need 24 of them, so it will probably take a couple attempts to show me everything. But if you do have everything, I will say you're all good to go, and you will get the Gleam Pyramid. Vari was claimed, you should probably add it to the layout. Yeah, I don't have a way of doing that at the moment. I don't have any way of putting down that it's claimed. It takes quite a bit of prep in order to put everything up right here, so I can't just put up that it says that the Vari itself has been claimed right now. However, if you do ask, I will make sure to let you guys know multiple times. However many times that may need to be. But yes, it has been claimed, like I said, and like you guys have said, so Rainbow Vari is off the table for another 2 weeks, but there will be another one, so never fear, you still have an opportunity. And even if you didn't get the Rainbow Vari, even if you want to continue, I am doing a blackout immediately after, so if you get every single one of the ones on the board, you can have the Gleam Pyramid that I have. Can I do a row of just roamings and super hard Lumions to get? No, I cannot do that because this is a free-to-play friendly event. If I added anything that was difficult to obtain or anything that could be obtained easier with passes or boosts, then I am not going to add it, because it only makes it so that the event becomes pay to win, essentially. Because the person who has the Robux and the person who has the boosts will be able to do it a lot easier. What's the prize if Vari's already gone? Right now, I am giving away to the first person who gets an entire blackout, aka full house. You will get a Gleam Pyramid that is pure nimble and idiosyncratic. It is Gerald. I caught Gerald a little while back, and I'm not going to do anything with Gerald, so if you want to win Gerald, all you got to do is get all the Lumions on the board. And you also cannot win more than once, so the person who won the Rainbow Vari will not be able to get the Gleam Pyramid. I just got a notification. Yeah, that was my phone going off. The Vari is already won, and we are switching to Blackout for Gleam Pyramid. Still can't even load on Lumion Legacy? RIP. This is why I made sure, at the very least, to give you guys 30 minutes to get on. Hopefully next time you are able to get on before we start. That is what I will do. I will make sure that you have the opportunity to get on before we start. There will yet another be 30 minutes to chill, and that's when we'll start. Shout out to your computer for not having internet. Oh yeah, shout out to that guy's computer. Yeah, Blackout is not easy. It was intentionally difficult. However, if everybody leaves the stream, then I will end the stream and no one will get it. But I don't think that'll happen, and so I expect that someone's going to get Gerald. Maybe I'll even put a time limit on it. That sounds fun. Had to leave the server because you couldn't move and the buttons highlighted would just move like you were playing on controller. Oof. I've had that happen a couple times. It's a weird bug. The Vari is already gone. Yep, it is already gone. 20 minutes into the actual competition. 30 minutes, you know, in we started, but 20 minutes ago, so at about, I think it was 10:50 my time, so that would be 12:50 p.m. Eastern time. That is when we had a winner. However, you are still welcome to attempt to participate, because I'm doing Blackout, and I'm thinking about putting a timer on it, because I will have to go, so if stream ends and someone doesn't claim it before then, it will simply move on, and it will continue to be given out on the next one. Why has this gotta happen when you could possibly win a semi-GR? Ah, I know. Worst possible timing. So sorry about that. Can't really do much. Hello, Vari. You should be Gamma. I need those. Wait a minute. That's SA. I got an SA Vari, bruh. Alright, I got it. Let me see this Vari. No. Should have been Gamma. Could have got a Gamma SA. Shaking my head. Bruh. I'll give that away as well. If anyone wants an SA Vari, I will give that away to the first person who joins me and gives me a trade request in the resort in a bit. If you want it. Isn't that like, let's see, so if Vari is, that's like what, 1 in 20k for SA Vari? Full odds or whatever? Well, that's fun. I'm gonna take a screenshot, because this is kind of funny. Hey, thank you also Movies42 for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. We are chilling. Now, what the heck? There we go. Okay. Yeah, I got an SA Vari today. Let's go. And, Blackout is still completely going. Roblox is down. Yeah, it is down, which kind of sucks because that means some people didn't get in the game. Rainbow. Is blue my tag hair color? Tags. Real life, no. My real life hair color is not blue. Canon info for information. Yes. I don't know how well you guys are doing, but Gerald is still up for grabs. I'm gonna set it so that the end of this particular hour will be the end of that, however, because that is when I intend to end the stream for today. If stream ends and no one claims it, Gerald will be moved on to the next one, and the next competition will be when he is put up again for grabs. Yeah, no idea how far along you guys are. But I'm gonna set the time limit to be at the end of this hour, and then I will simply put Gerald back up on the next competition. Harder than you thought? Yeah. Gerald is not going to be the easiest to get. It is intentional. Everything is intentional in bingo. I am evil. I have a runny nose. Let's go. What if I added an alpha Lumion on the corner of the board? Yeah, I'm not adding any alphas. No alphas, no gleams, no gammas, no roams. Nothing that you can get with a pass will be added. This is free to play friendly. And I do think that the next bingo will go just about like this one. I might make it a teensy little bit harder by making sure all of the rares involved have to have a gender as well, just so that that takes a little bit longer. And I'm probably going to remove the free space, just so that there's a little bit of variety with you guys. That way no one decides specifically to go for only 4 Lumions, and it'll be 5 instead. It'll go on a little bit longer, and that is exactly what I want. My goal is to make it very difficult. Hey, look, there it is. Who dat? Nice. Say if someone gets a row with the requirements, but one of the Lumions are alpha, does that count? Yeah, it can be alpha, as long as it completes the requirements. I don't care if it is alpha or gamma. I'm just not requiring anything to be alpha or gamma, because if I required it to be alpha or gamma, it would instantly become unfair for free-to-play players. How many Vari am I giving away? I'm doing a total of 2 this year. Last year, when we gave away Rainbow Duskets, us YouTubers got 4, but because we did a lot more YouTubers this year, we are only doing 2. I think there's like 3 times as many YouTubers though, so there's still going to be a lot of Rainbow Vari. So that does mean that they're probably worth quite a lot less, though they'll still be worth a crap ton. So that kind of makes sense. Plus the Vari event. Yeah. There are more YouTubers, and even though we're giving away half as many, there are 3 times as many of the YouTubers total. So they are giving away more. And as for everything else, yeah, you can get it in game. So it won't be as valuable as, say, Rainbow Dusket is, but it's still going to be valuable. I mean, it's a Rainbow Lumion regardless, so having one is probably going to be really, really cool for someone. Doodle doot. Don't think you're gonna get all of them in the hour? Yeah, possibly not. Yeah. Pyramid is going to be a little bit harder, which probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense, all things considered. But, you know, it's coming right out of my personal inventory, so I make the rules. Wahaha. Get wrecked. You don't think anyone will get Gerald? Not this time, but maybe next time. Yeah, this is fun though. I enjoyed making this. No, get that nasty, crusty, dumb bot out of here. You are going to be immediately hidden. Goodbye. Nobody likes bots, and nobody likes bots. That is the only thing. Just nobody likes bots. I will block every bot ever. Just 5 in a row. That's only for Vari, yep. For Vari, it's only 5 in a row, but for Gerald, it's a blackout, aka full house. Put that bot in hell. Absolutely. Bots do be cringe. This is very true. Nobody likes bots. We block them. You like bots? Oh man, we got a bot in the chat. Liking bots clearly means you're a bot. Wee woo wee woo. How many boost tokens do I have? As much as my Robux can buy, maybe. I have 9,000 Robux right now, and I have about 60 boosts. I just used 10, so make that 50. I have 49. Yeah. So I have a good chunk. You think I mean heck? Oh dang, I'm so gosh darn sorry. I apologize, I swore. I swore live on stream. I do apologize. I mean heck. We are family friendly. Yeah. Let's see. Ooh. I'm getting closer and closer to pity. Yay. Most people rush the board, but if people take their time to calculate the best chances for a row, then maybe they would get Vari faster. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Though, honestly, I don't think the person who won really kind of did that, because in actuality, I would say that they partially just got lucky based off of the time in game. After all, I think I told you guys, but the person who won, what they got was they got Piter, Twiddle, Chompactor, and Slugling. Now, in particular, that's, you know, that's not, I mean, it's a normal combination, but you have to consider that Piter is only available half the time, so during half of the day. So, you know, they could have gone for a different one, but that's what they went for, and it probably could have been the easiest, I guess. But I think all of them are pretty similar, at least. Someone won? Yes, someone actually won a long time ago. It's already been 50 minutes since we got a winner. Is it worth it to start now? Probably not, if I'm being completely honest with you. You can do so if you just want to play along for a little bit while we finish up on stream. However, I will be putting up another opportunity to get Gerald, and that will of course be on the next bingo competition if nobody gets it. So that's not to say that if no one gets it today, that's not to say you won't get it later. As long as you are intending blackout, or, you know, maybe, obviously you want to get Vari first. If you get one or the other, you can go for that next time. And that will probably be taking place on a Tuesday or a Thursday next time. Most likely a Thursday, because I will probably try to put it off as long as I can, just so that I can have as much preparation as possible. You might ask what the name of the Lumion is under the N of the word bingo. That is Cavendish, and you get that from fishing in the beach, on the beach. I always look at it and I think, that is a banana. And it does look like a banana, and its evolution looks like a banana. But yeah, you can find that from fishing on the beach. And I will also just remind you guys that the winner can only win one time. You cannot win the Gleam Pure Mind if you have won the Rainbow Dusket, just so you know. Do you just have to get a row? For the Gleam Pure Mind, no, you have to get all of them. You have to get every single one. Do you give up? You have one piece done. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. Like I said, if you want to continue just for playing along, there is a time limit. We only have 30 minutes left. Chances are you won't be able to get 24 full Lumions in that time. But I will make it so that Gerald will make a comeback next time. I said Rainbow Dusket? Oh, yeah, oops. Rainbow Vari. The Rainbow Vari has already been given out. Person who has the Rainbow Vari cannot win again today. Shouldn't it be the other way, since Rainbow Vari is rarer and better? I could do it that way, but the way I see it, it's just one bingo for the primary event and then blackout for something that's coming straight out of my inventory. I'm just seeing it from my perspective, maybe. After all, everything that I'm giving to you guys personally from my finds that I, put my work into getting, that for me is a little bit more valuable, and so I make it a little bit harder to obtain. However, with the Rainbow Vari, I don't feel any attachment to it because I didn't have to work for it. I'm just giving it to give to you guys. So I'm giving, I guess, a proportional amount in my mind to what I think is fair for the event, rather than forcing people to spend up to an hour and a half or longer just for something. I mean, it's huge, but people don't have the attention spans for that, so I'm not going to make people work for multiple hours like that just so that they can try and get it. And, the longer you spend on this event, especially with bingo, the longer you spend, the more upset you'd get if you lost, I'd imagine. So it's about kind of finding the sweet spot between how long it should be versus how long it shouldn't be. So I want it to be long enough that it's not too short, and I want it to be short enough that it's not too long. And I think that today I did accomplish that pretty okay. The Rainbow Vari owner can't get another Rainbow Vari. They can still go for the other prizes other than the Rainbow Vari. No, you cannot get another Rainbow Vari, and for me in particular, I will not be allowing the Rainbow Vari owner to also win Gerald today specifically. However, when Gerald comes up in the next one, that will not apply, and you can go ahead and try next time. All the stuff, That's the only stipend for today. You can only win once in a stream. Where is Kleptyke? Kleptyke is found on Route 3. It's a route rare. Which of these do you have to get in order to get the Rainbow Vari? Rainbow Vari has already been given out. I gave a whole 30 minutes when stream started for people to show up so that I could start it, and then we did start it, and after about 20 minutes someone came in and they won. No! Go away, you dumb bot. Bad. Is there Vari? There is next time, but we already gave away the one Rainbow Vari. I will be doing a total of 2 bingo competitions. This was the first one. The second one will be in 2 weeks after I have received the next one. Get a mod? I don't need a mod. I am doing just fine on my own right now. You are probably going to see things like that every now and then, because even if I had a mod, they would have to delete it. But I don't need a mod right now. I generally have small enough streams that I'm not worried about that. Yeah, we got about 30 minutes left. When is Gamma Vari coming? I don't know. If you mean when am I gonna find one, then I don't know. But if you are referring to like last year when we gave away Rainbow Duskets and Gamma Vari, we're not doing that this year. This year it is exclusively the Rainbow Vari, which is kind of the upgrade of Gamma Vari. So, it is what it is. You better not be SA. Good. I got a cool channel. Hey, thank you. We do chill stuff around here. I mostly do hunting and mostly do streaming. I don't make a lot of videos because I don't really like making them, especially with the amount of editing that goes into it. But I like to make things unique here in Lumion Legacy. I care about this game quite a lot, so I'll do what I can to make something new out of every single year. Anytime I'm participating in something that is sponsored by the, devs or Xerxia or whoever it is, I will do my best to try and do things as uniquely as possible, because that's just kind of how that's how I run. Last year I did trivia. This year I am building off of the idea that I Eat Your Face did. And I thought it was cool. And I think it's fun. And it's working out so far. So that's good. I should put up a few images of what's already been given away and what's still up for grabs. I can probably do that. Let me grab, maybe. Well, I don't have any way of writing it down. I don't have any way of putting new text on the screen right now, but I can go ahead and head over to Rally Ranch. Gerald is way too hard, might quit soon. Understandable. Gerald is not meant to be easy because Gerald is straight out of my own inventory. Anyways, let me get a screenshot of Gerald. I'll just make it simple and do this. And then I'll do that and that. And okay. Now I am done with that. I'm gonna go back to hunting and what do you got for me? Alpha? No. Give me a GSA. I need a GSA. I'll do a single encounter here. Ew. Alright, let me add an image. Let's go image. Gerald. And then I go here, and I go there. Boom. There's Gerald. For giveaway. Yeah. Is Alpha Pyramide giveaway still going? Yep, I have slapped Gerald on the screen. That there is Gerald. Gerald is up for grabs. As long as Gerald is on the screen, he is up for grabs. I will take him off in about 20 minutes. That is all we've got left. And Gerald, once again, like I said, will return if he is not obtained today on the second giveaway, when I am doing another Vari competition on Bingo. Can you be a mod? I am not adding any mods right now, sorry. Like I said a couple minutes ago, I really don't need any right now because I am not a big enough YouTuber and I don't have a big enough chat to worry about what people are doing. So I don't really add people. And even though I do have mods that don't really show up, I don't intend to demand that they do anytime soon because I don't really need any help. Is Gerald up for grabs? Gerald is up for grabs. He is right there chilling on screen. You can get Gerald at any time. Shut up, stupid bots. Bots are dumb. That is all. It's actually getting annoying. Yeah, I'd imagine. You like cheese. I also like cheese. It was funny the first time. Yeah, sometimes it's a little bit funny the first time, but other than that, no. If I make chat sub-only mode, it may cut down on the bots. Yeah, that's true, but I also don't have a big enough chat for it to warrant that I do that, and I don't want to force people to sub to me. I neither want to encourage people to sub to me, nor discourage it, and I don't want it to be a requirement, so I've never made it a requirement. And it never will be either. For my competitions, you don't necessarily have to subscribe. However, I do appreciate it, and it definitely does help if you want to be notified. So, you know, the incentive is there, but it's not a forced thing, you know. I'll never make it a requirement. I'm not here to grow. And that's how I've always been. People kind of know that about me in the community, I guess. I'll grow if I grow. If I don't grow, then I don't grow. How many Rainbow Varies does each YouTuber get? We each get 2. We did get 4 rainbow duskets when the rainbow duskets were given out, but that's because we only had like 13 or 14 YouTubers, whereas this year there's 32 of us giving them out, so we all get less. But I do think that at the same time, there are still going to be a lot more rainbow Vari than there were rainbow duskets and Twilats probably combined. But I mean, I don't really care. Either way, maybe I'll get my hands on one. Yes. Let you see Gerald. Gerald is actually right here on the side. This is Gerald. You can see Gerald on my screen. It's just a picture because I don't have him in my inventory, but Gerald does exist. And when bingo ends, I am going to make the board hidden again, and then I will end stream. After that, I'll pretty much just get right into making the next bingo board and preparing for the next date. I'll probably pick the date in advance this time, and then I'll just, the time is already set, so we know about that. I might make another video, one that obviously gives people enough time to know about it this time, because I knew it was a bit short notice, but this time I'll make sure as many people can attend as possible. Have I decided how I'm going to give the second Rainbow Vari? It's going to be the exact same way. We're going to do another round of bingo, just like we did today, where I will have a whole bunch of Lumions that'll show up right on the board right there. They'll have different sizes, different natures, different stats. Actually, no natures, maybe. I might change it, actually. I'll probably change it from maybe sizes to natures, or from sizes to having a specific stat at a certain specific amount of stars. But that's to be decided. I'll make sure it's different, and I'll see maybe if I can scale that correctly. It might just need to be no, actually, I might even remove gender entirely and entirely make it about a specific other few stats. I'll find out, though, and I will let you guys know if there are any changes in the way that I decide to do it. Can you not do any fishing encounters? It takes way too long to get them. Fishing encounters you still kind of have to do if you want to get Gerald, but you're not required to when it comes to Rainbow Vari, because there are obviously, you know, I mean, there are a bunch of them that don't have any fishing tiles at all. Change it to a stat nature that can be manipulated by Dusket. I do not want it to be manipulatable by Dusket. If I can make it easier in that sense, then I don't think I really want to do it, especially because I still think that'll give an unfair advantage to certain people, because then that would essentially be good for the people who have all the Duskets, but it would be bad for the people who don't. So if you have one of every single positive nature Dusket, then there's no point in doing that. I wouldn't want to do that. If, in fact, I'd probably go for negative natures only. But I want to make it so that it's unmanipulatable as possible. I want it to somewhat, in a sense, be down to the luck, and it's about, you know, you choosing who to go for and hoping that you get it fast enough. But at the end of the day, I don't want it to be so manipulatable. Shut up, bot. But I don't want it to be so easy, you know? I don't want it to be too easy, and I don't want it to be too hard. I do think I like how today went, and I might just go ahead and redo what I did today, because I think I scaled it pretty correctly. I might just remove the free space, because that confused quite a few people anyways. But other than that, today I think was pretty good, and I might add the natures, or I guess the sizes back, because I'm thinking about maybe trying to make it a little bit longer, though I think maybe removing free space will be plenty. I'll just have to think on that. I'll have to determine if it's going to be a good length. When's the second round of bingo? That actually is undecided. So if you are in my Discord or you're following my Twitter in particular, that will be where I post the biggest notifications and let you guys know how that's all going to go. I do know that I get the Rainbow Vari on the 17th of June, so that's about a week from today, correct? Let me check. Okay, so it's actually a week from Friday. So that's about 9 days. There's going to be 9 days left, and then we're going to get, all of the YouTubers are going to get their second Rainbow Vari. Is it still going on? Only 4 Gleam Pyramid. Yeah. It's going to end in just about 15 minutes, though. When my boost ends, that is when it's going to end for the day. And then if no one claims Gerald, which I don't think anyone will at this point in time, then I will probably go ahead and switch it back up and start getting ready for the next bingo round. You think we should remove Gerald? Nobody's going to get him since you haven't seen anyone who is at least 10 filled. You think so? Alright. I'll do a quick poll, and if you guys think we should just go ahead and end it early, since you guys are probably getting a little bit impatient, then I will go ahead and just have Gerald. I will make it easier and maybe only say 2 bingos for Gerald next time. So that way it's doable, so that someone does actually get it, because I do want someone to get Gerald. But, let's see, what do you guys think? Alright, I'll let you guys do the poll. What do you guys think? Should we end it? End it early? Today is also the 1-year anniversary of winning your game of Vari. It's now buzzing. Oh, hey, nice. Alright, we've got so far yes winning by just barely 6%. 5% actually. End it early so far. Alright, people are saying to end it early. I'll do, let's see. Okay, yeah, you guys are saying to end it early. That's what I'll do. And I will make it easier next time. I will make it so there's only 2 bingos required. However, this time I will be ending it early. Say bye-bye to Gerald. We will be back later. I'm going to go ahead and leave the game, and that's going to be all that we do for today. So there goes the bingo. It's all back to question marks, and the next time I come back with bingo, it will be the regular one. And I'm going to leave this up here for the next time. So I will see you guys all in probably a few weeks. I'm not going to be able to stream for quite a little while because I have a busy week coming up to me. But I'll see you guys all again soon, and I hope you guys all have a very nice day. And I'm glad that I got to see a lot of you guys here today for bingo.